everybody, and welcome to WWE 2k25, the final weeks, because 26 is being announced. myGM mode season 3, week 9. We're on our go home to Money in the Bank, and we're making this a lot tighter than it should be, but I think we're going to do something here tonight that's going to help us break it out. Once again, everybody, if you are watching on YouTube, make sure you give us a thumbs up and make sure you hit the subscribe button there. Help us get up to 500. First goal is 500. Then we'll move on from there. But let's get over to the GM screen here. We are approximately, well, not even approximately. We're 39,500 people ahead of fans ahead of CM Punk. He has been gaining every single freaking week on us here. And I still can't figure out why, but I think we got a way of fixing it up here as we go this week. We got a little trump card based on what he might play on us this week. I'm crossing my fingers and toes he doesn't, but we'll see what happens here. Our budget's fine. You're going to see why it's going to get a big chunk taken out of it pretty quick here. But with that being said, let's get our card booked. We have a 15-minute time limit on there. Sorry. I keep forgetting my screen shrunk here with the new settings I have. We have a 15-minute time limit, so it's plenty of time for me to book the show, but I do want to make sure we get all the details done. But if you guys have any thoughts and feelings about what you wanted added in, let me know so we can do this accordingly. But yeah, let's get into week 9 here. Buffalo. Vito Champ, who's blocked? All right, Breaker. So he's going to be on the PLE. Tier 1 Logistics. Screw you. All right, so Braun's going to be our main event of the PLE. That works for me. $50 stamina? Sure. I'll put you back in. Cole, you piece of crap. $10K isn't going to be worth much anyway. All right, well, he's there. Rest my female solo champions this week, and what do I get? A To The Moon? To hell with that. Not worried about that whatsoever, but yes, it is time. We have been waiting for this for way too damn long. We have just got the stadium. We are going to have a stadium show tonight, folks. That's going to be a lot of fun. Mariah May has leveled up. Let's get her. She is currently a fighter. I'm going to put her as a specialist as well. Give her that shot, so. All right, time to go book a card. So I assume this is going to be. Yeah, they got the stamina. We'll do that. How are we going to fit it? Oh, God. So we can't do any of these matches. Damn it. All right, that'll work. Well, let's finish these two off at a Hell in a Cell match for the title. Which other title match are we going to do here? I think we opened with Kaiser and Shaw. They could do Hell to Sell too as their specialty. Ugh. Guess we could do that for the title. And this one here is going to be Trish and Bayley dub. Everybody's got a Hell to Sell specialty. To hell with that. Ugh. You know what? Let's send them to the underground here. They got enough stamina for it too, so. I do have to book me in a match. Why don't we get a tag match going? We are the champions after all. Got to pick a couple heels to do. Well, I want to beat the living piss out of you anyway, so that's going to work out. We're not going to put the titles on the line, but we are going to make this a tables match just to finish it off a little quicker. What other feud can we... Oh, Mariah May, Jordan Grace. We probably could do that one. We got a couple options here we can play with. You know what? We'll save these rivalries for next setup here. Let's... I was going to think a tag team. You know what? I got a way we're going to fix this. We're going to do a fatal four-way. We're going to replace Ollie with Oba. So that way I can finish the rivalry between Quinn and Oba. We have two faces and two heels in here. Now I'm a genius. And now, so we can have different matches of every kind here. We'll set up a tag title match right here. And then, yeah, so every match has a crazy stipulation. That works. Now let's do some promo work here. Well, the easy call-out promo is going to be this. Andrade called out Breaker. Let's get that to a level 4 so we can use it. Then we can do... What other ones do I need to do here? False... Well, we can do false count anywhere here. I still got to do that 2 more times yet. Okay. So yeah, one of these we could book as false count anywhere. Can't do that one. We can't do any of those today. Damn it. All right. That settles that problem. So I don't need to worry about any promos. Did I get my... Okay, I got the stats up already done, so. Okay, I just need to book all these promo spots. So we'll do a charity promo. Let's slow play this rivalry here, so we'll leave that. Because anybody could use some training here. Actually, I should see if... Actually, we'll give her a self promo to get herself over a little bit. And this one will be the charity promo. El Grande Americano. Done. Beautiful. And what we'll do is we'll move this down here. Okay, so it's the tables for the title. Can I switch this to, you know what, I'll put this one as Extreme Rules. So that's an Extreme Rules. Ugh. Screw it, we'll have... Yeah, our useless ones will be tables matches. That's fine. We can deal with that. All right, power cards. We are going to steal somebody soon. Let's not use that quite yet. You know what? Since it's our first night in the stadium, let's do this. Let's get this up. I think we'll take a shot off the bow here at you. I don't want to use a veto champ on this one next week because you might want to use that during the... For that during the PLE ain't going to matter. Okay, I think we got it here. Do I want to buy any of these, though? A little bit of TLC, I already have one. Trip to the Underground. I got one of those, too, but never hurts to have one more of those. I don't like doing TLC matches, so I'm not too worried about that. And all you are healed up, so... Just looking over this. Everything's good. All right, all the world hates a coward. I think we got this. $100,000 booking. This venue better damn well cover it. All right, what do we got here? Smack it down. Tiffany versus Jade. Tiffany with 13 stamina.
1, 2, ring that bell.
Classic match, of course. Keeps the title. She's going to be off for a while. Swerve gets himself over a little bit. For the vacant WWE Women's Championship, Raquel versus Kaden Carter. I'm assuming Raquel gets this. Kaden's out for 5 weeks. I might take a stab and see if I can pick her up in a trade. Her and Katana. Prime Bottle Mascot up 4. Backstage Brawl, Razor and Wolfgang versus Will Ospreay and Eddie Thorpe. Razor, I'm guaranteeing, is injured. No injury, you son of a... Crown some new champs. Hey, rivalry to a level 4. Can't blame him. Austin Theory, Jay White.
1, 2. That's it. Ring the bell.
Theory wins 3.5. Okay, promo there. I think that's a level 4 already. And then our main event backstage. A lot of backstage brawls this week. Well, they got 2 of them. And the rest literally didn't cost anything? Weird. All right, let's take a look here.
1, 2, that's 3. Let me hear the bell.
Piper wins. Katana and Caden are both pissed. I got to remember this when they do the trade for the trade window. All right, for NXT, Lexis King versus Luke Gallows.
1,
Underground match.
that's 3. Ring the bell.
Luke wins. 4 stars, all right. Omos gets it up to a level 3. Falls Count Anywhere, Akam and Cruz del Toro.
1, 2, ring the bell.
Cruz del Toro wins. Finish off that rivalry with a 4. Molly Holly calling out Michin, get it up to a level 2. Dragon Lee taking on Gunther.
1, 2, that's 3. Ring the bell.
Gunther wins. 4 stars. Everything's 4 for NXT this week. Takeshita does nothing for himself. Tornado tag for the titles. Lorraine Hartwell versus Michin and Julia. Michin and Julia win, new champs. Everything's 4 stars here. This is not good. Viking Raiders versus Fraxium. That would be fun.
Ring the bell.
War Raiders, Axiom out for 2 weeks. Everything's 4 stars there. Buddy Murphy, Brutus Creed, Kenny Omega, Falls Count Anywhere. God damn, that'd be a fun match.
2, ring it.
Brutus Creed. All right. Charlotte Flair gets 4 expected. Fake Stephanie versus Fallon Henley.
1, 2, that's it. Ring the bell.
Fallon wins, 2 stars. Ugh. Mutiny having some troubles here. Rowan getting himself over. McAfee versus Angel.
1, 2, it's over. Ring it.
He literally paid for nothing except his main event. Maybe it's going to pay off for me. I don't know. Ilya Dragunov versus Berto. Both hurt.
1, 2, that's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
Dragunov wins. Ugh. Maybe he's trying to copy what I'm going to end up with here. Main event backstage brawl. Elton Prince, Devon Dudley.
1, 2, it's over. Hit the bell.
Devon wins. 4 stars. All right. And they didn't end the rivalry. All right, time for WCW. All right, after Trent Shaw lost to Ali, he's got to put his title on the line against Ludwig Kaiser in an Extreme Rules match. This could get scary, folks. This could be amazing or this could be absolutely awful. Let's go take a look. I'm hoping because of the stipulation and the... oh my God, look at this.
Is an Extreme Rules match and is for the WCW United States Championship.
Look at this building we got here, folks. First night in the new digs. Ludwig still looks so disrespected here. It's going to be fun when Ludwig finally gets away from the Americano gimmick and gets back onto... I'm assuming he'll end up on Raw where Gunther is, and they can play it off from there. Oh my God, the Brody If anybody wanted to get a Brody King shirt with the Abolish Ice, they are available for 1 week only right now, so. All right, here comes the champ. Oh, that's Sophie. Okay. So I got the selfie for the... Andrade got a selfie with a fan in the crowd. It's actually a cosplayer that is a very big wrestling fan, Sophie Sivan. I just reposted it on X. I popped when he gave her his number on... All right. As tradition, the U.S. title opening the show.
Introducing the challenger. From Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser. And his opponent, from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 219 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, Trent.
Well, Trent looks happy and ready to go, so. Hands over the title to the referee. This will be a fun one tonight, right off the bat. Extreme Rules. These guys are going to finish off their rivalry. Hopefully the Showstopper keeps the title to finish things off. Brain Buster! We're not even 30 seconds in and we got a Brain Buster off the way. Trent just dominating right now. And a ripcord knee. Missile dropkick, springboard style. Trent taking his time. I thought he'd go for the cover a little sooner. Fortunately, that's only going to lead to a 1 count here. Okay, go over that ripcord knee. Oh, yeah, time for Shaw to find some toys underneath the ring. The Triple H special coming into effect here. Kaiser just has not been able to get out of the block at all tonight. Drop kick from the top rope down to the floor. That timing is pretty well perfect there. Now Trent's looking for some more gear. Can he get it off in time? Nope. Ludwig finally getting the advantage. Trent got a little greedy looking for some toys. That kendo stick might be the undoing for him here. Now it's time for the chair. Little wasteland finish there. Oh no, going up to the top. This might not be smart. Oh, he still got him with the double axe. Shaw just dominating here right now. Bringing out a ladder at this point. Went to go take a swing, and Kaiser just got it off too quick. Nice little air raid crash, and now Kaiser getting a little bit of a receipt from earlier. Beautiful exploder. Down for the cover. Referee out of position as always. But it doesn't matter. Kaiser still wins and wins the title. It's weird. Shaw had the advantage throughout most of the match, and then Kaiser just decided to take over. And then just the air raid crash followed into the little shot with the sledge, and that's all it took for the cover. But I think Shaw might be looking into the tag team division now at this point, because this rivalry's up and done now.
Here's your winner, and the new WCW United States Champion, Ludwig Kaiser.
Well, Kaiser's happy he got some gold again. And now we can play the forward heel against all the Americans that want to come back for the title. All right, I'll take that. A 4-star match to start. I didn't expect that, to be honest. Rivalry complete. El Grande Americano getting us 3,500 fans after all that. All right, so for those that popped in late, I got a little bit of a pickle of a dilly here. Cole, Quinn, and Femi were in a huge feud. They were up to a level 4, actually, and Cole just turned around and said, I'm going heel. So the only way I could break up this feud is to get them in a match with a couple faces. And I wanted a match, so therefore, let's do a Fatal 4-Way Tables match. Whenever I do a Fatal 4-Way or I do a tag match, I always do Fatal 4-Ways because regular tags take forever. Look at that stage, how beautiful it is.
The following contest is a Fatal 4-Way Tables match. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds,
It's going to be nice to see Oba on the main card here soon, on the main roster. That's a hell of a background. And of course, here we come.
And his opponents, first representing the Authority from Rancho Cucamonga, California, weighing in at 310 pounds, one half of the WCW World Tag Team Champions, the Ringer, Mike Malenko.
So, if you guys aren't familiar, or sorry, I guess I should do the quick plug right now. So Mike's got a busy week here. He's got this Fatal 4-Way match this week. And then next Wednesday, he actually enters into the BPW wildcard tournament. As he did get a bye in the first round because, well, it's a round robin and there's 5 people. So he is going to be taking on Mellow Beast. And the determination of the type of match is literally by the spin of the wheel. So, for those that are familiar, our wild card title basically is an option C. Once you win the title, you can cash it in for a title shot, or you got to defend it in any stipulation possible. I should have taken the 10 grand. But I do need to reduce some contracts, so I am going to have to sign a couple free agents that are going to hold me over. Oh, congrats to Sami Zayn for winning the Fatal 4-Way. And now he's going to be facing McIntyre at the Rumble, which honestly is the right choice. If they're going to be in Saudi Arabia, having it in a position where
Washington, weighing in at 209 pounds, one half of the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Bryan Danielson.
Having it in Saudi Arabia, having Zayn in the one of the 2 matches that'll be outside the Rumbles actually makes a lot of sense because that'll keep the crowd in it. I'll be honest, I don't know if we get a second women's match besides the Rumble at Saudi. Just based on everything that goes on, right? All right, Fatal 4-Way tables match. First person to put somebody else through a table will earn the victory. It looks like Danielson and the ref are having to square off because Cole and Oba are finishing off their feud. Nice shoulder tackle. Danielson to the outside. Yeah, the ref will take care of this. We might have to set up ref versus Oba. That would be a hell of a fun match. Two big beefy boys going at it. The ref literally just overpowered everybody at this point. Kevin Dash elbows. Oba breaking the table. Oh, here we go. Double knees to the back. Off the ropes. Oh, low collision. Danielson's just trying to set a table up, Oba. My God, nobody can get a break on anybody else here. Ref just bringing in another table. Cole, you just want to be a little shit disturber in general, don't you? Okay, we got 3 tables in the ring. One of these has to get set up eventually here. Or is the ref going to be dumb enough to set up a 4th? All right, one ended up on the outside. Flying cutter by Danielson. Nobody's had a chance to set up a table. There we go. Belly to belly. Oba knew it was over if he didn't get... Oh, God. Pile driver. And then Danielson eats a table. Nope. Ref said nope. Cole just wasted both these guys. Might cost him the win here, though. Oh. Thank you, Cole. Appreciate you. All right, Cole, we've had enough of this already. Oh, it's time. It is time. Jack Hammer. Is Cole going to win this? Nope. What is the ref doing? Bringing out a kendo stick? I think we might have to set up the ref versus Oba here. This just seems like it'd be a fun match. Jesus. Another table ref? Come on now. He didn't like that other table, so he's bringing in this table. Ah, here comes two. Oh. Oh, Bob. Set that table up. All right, now we got another table set up. No, ref's had enough. Another win for the ref. Just don't make this 5 stars. That's all I ask. I will say, a pretty good action here. Hopefully this will get rid of that feud with Cole and Oba. Unless they automatically took it away when he flipped the heel. There were a few times it looked like Cole was going to get the win, but... But honestly, it might have been smarter for me to get rid of him at this point. But
here is your winner, the Ringer, Malenko.
Everybody love me. Everybody love me. Even though I'm heel on the other show. 3.5 rivalry done. So we did it. That's about as perfect as we can get. I don't know how we're doing so good on this show, to be perfectly honest. All right, Maxine. Got up 4, so I'll take... That's a nice one. All right, Underground. This seems to be a Bayley thing. And I haven't been able to fix the entrance for Bayley W yet. I apologize. Trish and Bayley. This should be a pretty decent match. We got Bayley Dub already up to level 20. Trish is, of course, level 25. These two do not like each other whatsoever. And Trish does have that yoga background, so, you know, yoga working with... you got a little bit of yoga working with a little bit of special attacks as you go. Yeah, I'll do my best to see if I can find Bayley 2017. Because I'm pretty sure I have that available now that I've done the... I believe it's the Naomi... No, it's the Nia Jax. That's what it was. The Nia Jax spotlight part. But I gotta admit, 25, we've noticed a few glitches in the last couple runs. Like the last couple shows, we've noticed a few glitches, but other than that, it hasn't been too bad. All right, we are in our Underground. This is basically a WCW specialty now.
The following contest is an Underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus. And from San Jose, California, Bayley.
All right, here we go. Oh. Right into the post. Bayley's bleeding already. Did not even take us a couple minutes, and she's already bleeding. And out to the floor. Trish might just say to hell with it. I'm beating the crap out of her now. Sharpshooter outside the ring. Bayley's going to have to come up with some offense here pretty quick. Nice reversal. Shot to the back of the head. Oh, into the Dragon Sleeper. Trish might be forced to tap at this point. It is early, though. You can see Trish break it out of it. Oh, nice bridge. Back up to her feet. Both ladies back up. Trish throw Bayley through the ghosts into the steel steps. The boot right to the face. Trish just taking her time here, just working her way through this like nothing here. Now, Bayley's been focused on the fact that she has an imposter that's been running around here that she has to work with. She has to try and figure out what to do with her. Oh, here we go. Submission hold. Trish managed to get out of it. Little Rings of Saturn action earlier. Oh, in a neck breaker. But here's the thing. Trish is not able to do her Stratusfaction. She's gonna have to do the chick. She's gonna have to do the chick kick to finish it. Because if there's no rope, she can't do Stratusfaction, right? Inside out suplex. Bayley might be out of it. Looks like Trish wants to finish this in the ring. Oh, here we go. Belly to belly. What she got planned now? Oh, just dumps her back in the ring. She wants to finish this in front of everybody. Cross arm breaker. Trish might have to tap. She might have to tap. Oh, Trish moving around. Managed to get herself out of it. Oh. These ladies unloading bombs here right now. Measure with that right. Looks like Bayley's 10 to time. Oh, she's ready. All these people at ringside are just wanting to see her finish this. Missed the kick. Oh, get into the post. Bayley's taking 3 shots to the post. The chick kick does not do it. Oh, Bayley too busy gloating right there. That is not good. Trish measures with that kick. Nice little clothesline by Bayley there. Now she's setting up again. Can she hit the rose plant on the outside? Oh, look out. Here it goes. Hits the rose plant, but Trish is still in it. And a Bayley to belly. That will finish it. Bayley knew if she hit the rose plant, it wouldn't be enough. So she was right on it with a Bayley to belly. But Trish took it to Bayley. It was just this Bayley to belly that changed everything. Hit it out of nowhere. Then all of a sudden, Trish, she gets the chick kick. But Bayley's just got to suck it up. Gets up, hits the rose plant, and then hit the Bayley to belly, and Trish gets knocked out. Regardless of whichever version of Bayley it is, underground matches are absolutely deadly for both of them. A classic 4.5 stars. Let's go. This might be one of the best shows I've pulled off in a very long time. Mariah May, get me 10 grand, only losing 1 popularity. That's how you talk them in the building, folks. All right, tag title match, tables match. Dakota, Kai, and Kelani join the champions, taking on Misery, Maine, and Bayley as our challengers. It's nice to have a men's part of the show and a women's part of the show, right? Ugh. I will say it's nice to see Dakota as a champion.
The following contest is a tag team tables match and is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the champions. First, representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Dakota Kai.
Dakota and Kelani, this just happened to be a team I threw together, but it just created a great rivalry here. And Kelani we took because, well, Iceman YYC asked for it. She was currently the Knockouts champion at the time we picked her.
Beach, Florida, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Kelani Jordan.
When you get into the game initially, Kelani is the lowest ranked person that isn't an NPC, one of those creator wrestlers. So it is a project to get her some work. Getting her a championship and getting her matches like this actually does help quite a bit. But I would like to get, like I said, Caden and Casey are probably the two that I'm going to be lining up next. If I could sneak them out of SmackDown, I'm sure SmackDown's going to want something from me, but we'll see how things go here.
And from the internet, Misery May.
I'm going to have to find that sword as a prop somewhere. So yeah, just a reminder, we will be playing this out until 2K26 comes up. as once 2K26 comes out, I heard that there's a possibility that instead of myGM, they're going to incorporate it into my universe. Sort of as a 2-for-1 kind of deal.
And from San Jose, California, Bayley.
So yeah, we'll have to see here. I'm gonna. Every time I see Bayley in some sort of scenario here, it stares at me too directly that Mercedes is taking some time, working some indies. She's got all these extra titles that she has to use up. Like, I do believe it's tonight that Winnipeg Pro Wrestling is running. It's either tonight or next week. They're running a tournament to determine who gets to face Mercedes for the WPW Championship. All right, so just a reminder, this is a tables match, same as we saw earlier, except it's team on team. So whoever from one team puts a member of another team through a table, that will finish the match. Say, Dakota, you might have wanted to get a table while you're out there, but maybe that's just me. At least they're not overfilling the ring with tables like they did last time. As here comes one. Here comes Bayley with another one. Kelani's bringing another one. Okay, I'll shut up my mouth now. Oh, I thought that did it. Damn physics. Table did not want to break. I am the table. Crossroads by Dakota. Bayley ain't fooling around now. Time to get a little spanking in on the champ. Well, Dakota sitting up that table. Bayley's got to be aware of that. I don't think she is. Well, Misery fighting out of it. Well, that's one way to take care of it, just in case. Bayley doing her best to go 2-on-1 here. Now she's got Kelani isolated. Oh, God. She had Kelani isolated, but now Dakota just getting pissed off at the announce team. Don't really blame her. In that submission, Dakota's got Misery all wrapped up, but it doesn't matter. It's all about the tables. And once again, partner ruins it. Kelani gonna set up that table. Is Kelani gonna win this for her team? Bayley's stuck. And Kelani and Dakota win. Bayley does the job again. So now Bayley Dub can laugh at Bayley about losing. And that's where we can start our feud again. Misery Main and Bayley had a game effort here. And let's face it, Bayley trying to bring somebody up into the upper tier, it just did not work.
Here are your winners, and still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the team of Dakota Kai and
Hell of a team. Nice 3-star match. Okay, that's what I like. All right, so the rivalry's not over yet. So we can run this back. All right, good. I don't mind that. The fact we can run this rivalry a little bit more. It's going to set up perfectly for our main event here. Andrade calls out Bryan, gets it up to a 4. Thanks, Punk, for not letting me use Breaker tonight. All right, main event. Hell in a Cell. Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, women's title on the line. This might get scary, folks. This might get a little bit scary.
the following contest is a Hell in a Cell match and is for the WCW Women's Championship.
These two have just hated each other, period, so... But yeah, watching these two go at it back and forth. This is actually a pretty fitting main event based on what happened earlier tonight. All right, time for the champion. But yeah, here comes Rhea. Just we'll get the formal introductions here in just a moment, but this has been perfect. Our first stadium show it's turned out swimmingly. Like, our worst match has been a 3-star, which to me is just absolutely fantastic. No new rivalries, but we got a ton to go through yet, so. And I'm hoping, hope beyond hope, we can do Braun and Andrade next week at Money in the Bank. And then we just have to see who's best fitting to fit those other spots. Welcome to your screenshot for the night. But yeah, just these two in this gimmick just seem such perfect workings for it. So, and just a reminder that every Wednesday we do have Backbreaker Pro Wrestling here, our E-Fed. We'd have stars of AEW included in ours, as well as our personal favorites.
Introducing the challenger from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa looks ready and angry. That's the best kind of ready for her.
Adelaide, Australia, the WCW Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
And she's like, yeah, you guys all know how good I am. Here comes the cell. All right, this could finish quick or this could take a while. They're not going to allow pinfalls that quickly here. As I say that, to get a 1, maybe it would have been a fast count, maybe, I don't know. Nice German there by Rhea. Like, so far these guys have had a pretty good rivalry with each other. Just a lot of it's been through promos just because of injury and whatnot, but Alexa taking control. I love it. Now working over the knee of Rhea. Very smart move, but unfortunately, Rhea's just, as long as she can close down the space that she has between Rhea and Alexa there, her and Alexa, it's almost game over for Alexa. Alexa's got to find a way to get some space here. And this is not going to help on the outside either. Rhea just taking her sweet time, walking around. And Alexa's, nope, we need to have this in the ring. Little mistake that she dropped it in the ring rather than actually bringing it in with her. Hot shot. Uh-oh. Rhea almost feels like she doesn't need the kendo stick. But once again, this is our main event of Nitro this week. The kind of action that you see each and every Saturday night. Drops a knee right on the arm. But Alexa's got that ability here, just... Might want to put a little bit more pressure on that chin lock. What goes up must come down. Oh, face first. Alexa in trouble. And a 2. Rhea can't get too frustrated here. She's close. Quick leg tripped out with a cover. And just a 1 count. I like how both these ladies are going for the cover real quick here. And a missile drop kick all the way across the ring. Down, leg hooked. Once again, only a 1 count. Alexa being relentless here. And that short DDT, that might be enough. No, Rhea kicks out at 2. Referee out. Referee right there for the count. Rhea sends Alexa over. Just uses her power, just sends her right over the top. I think Rhea's had about enough right now. Little natural selection straight out of her tag partner, Charlotte Flair. Into this reverse triangle. Alexa didn't tap. She just... Uh-oh. You know what's coming now. Oh, she just wanted to get the blood in. Rhea's just pissed. Rhea going up to the top. We don't see this on often. Frog splash into the cover. And that's enough. We're going to have to find somebody. We're going to have to find another challenger for Rhea here. We got time yet, but... What a way to finish it off. Surprised that Rhea had to go to the top rope and do the Eddie Guerrero splash. You see this face first, almost a version of Jaded. But Alexa did get her shots in. That missile drop kick from the second rope. That hit her DDT. But just couldn't follow up and get a 3 count there. It was only a 2.5. And then Rhea was about to go for Riptide. And then she just decided, nope. And she wanted to finish it this way with the huge splash. For the 1, 2, 3, and the retention of the title.
Here is your winner, and still the WCW Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Once again, Rhea dominating here over on WCW. Another classic, 4.5. This might be the best show we've produced here. It's easily the best we've done in season 3. This might be, if it isn't the best show that we've done, it's pretty damn close. Outside of a Mania, this is like probably top notch. But let's go take a look at the final results. Amazing booking. Rivalry complete. Rivalry complete. Rivalry complete. Level 4, level 2, rivalry complete. Amazing booking for SmackDown as well. Rivalry complete. They got a level 2 going on, but Carter's out for 5 weeks. I'm thinking I might try to sign her and use some health cards for it. Waller Shibata at a 4. That's probably going to be their pay-per-view match. Level 1 for that feud. Rivalry complete. Level 3. Level 1. Like I said, I might start. An amazing booking as well here for Mutiny. Damn, guys. Level 3, level 2, level 3. So no rivalries done. Surprised they got as good of a result as they did. Axiom's out for 2 weeks in a level 2. Level 3, rivalry complete. Level 2. They got some rivalries, got some done. They did some good job, but I think we absolutely rocked this week. The only exception is they got that mid-card match on SmackDown, that tag match. I don't know how it got. The backstage brawl got 5 stars. Okay. Let's go take a look at the notes. 125 for 70,000 fans, but they lost 31 grand. All right, I could live with that. NXT got a 127 for 53,000 fans and made 50 grand. Mutiny got a 114, for 45,000 fans and 54 cash. I am really looking forward to this. We got a 127, 77,000 fans and 77,000 in cash. So we made up a lot this week. Pretty damn awesome. No power card because we didn't rest our women's. We didn't rest Rhea. We couldn't rest Rhea because our friend Punk decided to rest Braun, so we needed a good main event here. But with that being said, we expand our lead now to 71,000. So we gained a bunch. Our budget's down quite a bit because it is. Because we paid for that stadium. But with the extra revenue that should be coming in from it, we should be able to recover from that. And if we get one of these 2 briefcases with a TLC match, I think we might have an opportunity to settle into a very good opportunity here. So, but let's bring it back up here to a chat screen. Once again, everybody, thank you for checking things out. For those on Twitch, hang on, we'll raid out in just a moment. For those on YouTube, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Tell all your friends. We're going to be recording these every Saturday night after AEW Collision over on twitch.tv/MikeTheRef. And then we also, these will be going live on the YouTube channel every Friday. And don't forget, Backbreaker Pro Wrestling, recorded after every AEW Dynamite on Wednesdays. And the VOD going up the following Monday over on Backbreaker_gaming on YouTube here. So, but as always, folks, thank you for being here. Appreciate you checking out the show. And we will see you all here next time on the Backbreaker Gaming YouTube channel. Take care, everybody.